I'm gonna get a life. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a life like I should have done a long time ago. Before you wreck this one.
Welcome to your beautiful East Tennessee morning. Hope everyone has a great week this week. I want to talk just a little bit about what's going on in the world today. I'm not talking politics or government or none of that horse hockey. I'm talking about people in general. Listening to the local news, you hear on the news every day in this part of the country about a murder here, a murder there, a robbery here, armed robbery there. Little places like Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which are hot tourist spots, used to be places where you could go and or live and not have to worry about crime. Back in 2002, two people came up missing in Gatlinburg, and evidently over the weekend they have found their body remains in Gatlinburg. You know, we had a couple of murders here in Greenville last week or week before or something like that. Just seems like every time you turn on the news, whether it's local or national or regional or whatever, there's all these crazy people doing these pissy, vile, bad things. Is this just society in general changing, evolving, so to speak? And if this is what society is evolving into, what about our kids, man? What are they going to be like when they become adults? I grew up in a time where it was pretty safe to leave your house and your car unlocked no matter where you went. You could get out and take a walk in your neighborhood and not have to worry about some psycho raping you or robbing you or killing you. Some congratulations are in order too for a bunch of East Tennessee basketball teams. Tennessee men go down to Mississippi this weekend and upset the Mississippi State Bulldogs. The Lady Vols win another SEC conference title. East Tennessee State men and women both win their conference tournament, so they're both going to their respective big dances. Watch out for East Tennessee State in that first round. They always wreak havoc on whoever they play. Tusculum College women win the SAC conference title. Tusculum College right here in Greenville, they're the number 7 seed in their tournament. And finally, high school basketball. Greene County has 3 girls basketball teams going to the state tournament. South Greenville, in a surprise, wins their sub-state game. And for my money, the biggest deal of all is North Greene girls. They beat Wartburg Central. North Greene is a very small high school in northern Greene County, of course. I'm not sure what the enrollment is, but I want to say it's somewhere around the neighborhood of maybe 200 or 300. Not very big high school at all. They hardly ever win anything in any sport. In fact, their football team hasn't won a game in I don't know how many years. But they're going to the state tournament, girls basketball. So if there's any of you North Greene people watching my videos, congratulations. That is awesome, girls. But anyway, congratulations to all these East Tennessee basketball teams kicking ass this weekend and heading to some dances. Representing the state, this part of the state, the eastern part of the state well. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the Arizona Cardinals again here and see if I can't either ease some minds or whatever. But first I want to say one thing. Have you guys tried the new Mexican Cokes? I don't know how new they are, but they're new around here. And they're basically made in Mexico, I guess. It's what the guy at Target called it, the Mexican Cokes. I've had a few of them. And they're in these little 10-ounce bottles, whatever they are, 10, 12-ounce, whatever. But they're kind of like the old, they're kind of like how Pepsi's went with Pepsi Throwback, Mountain Dew Throwback, where they're using real sugar instead of that, that friggin' corn syrup shit. But if you're a Coke fan and you like drinking Coca-Cola, go try and find these, man. They are the shit. They're expensive. You know, they're anywhere from $1 to $1.50 a piece, which is ridiculous. But if you're a Coke connoisseur like myself, Coca-Cola connoisseur, it's worth it. So, getting back to the Cardinals. Yeah, I know a lot of people freaked out Friday with the free agency hits that we took. Even myself, you know, I was like, damn, man, we're getting raped. But I didn't go into panic mode. And I know RTL said, don't panic, BVD, in his video. I know he didn't mean nothing, but I know you didn't mean nothing by that, RTL. We're both old school. We both know the deal. But a lot of the young people I see are starting to kind of freak out a little bit. First of all, you young people don't need to be freaking out. Because, number one, if you haven't suffered through a Cardinals season, then screw you. Us old school people have suffered for years. If anybody, it should be us freaking out. But we're not worried because, number one, if by some odd off-chance reason we do go back to the old days, which I don't think we're going to, we're used to it. We can handle it. And that's where you prove your fandom. Let's see how many people jump off the Cardinal bandwagon, the Saints bandwagon, you know, the anybody bandwagon. Met a girl yesterday. Alabama football fan, Carolina basketball fan. Give me a fucking break. So we picked up Kerry Rhodes from the Jets. That should nicely take care of the loss of Roll. Actually, I think Rhodes is a better safety than Roll. That's just my personal opinion. We'll find a linebacker to replace Dansby. I'm not worried about that. Yes, he's an all-pro linebacker, but we'll find somebody to replace him. You know, we picked up a couple of draft picks this year. We lost a 4th rounder in getting Rhodes and gave up a 7th rounder next year. We'll worry about that next year. But we're going to be all right, Cardinals fans. We've got a different organization now. We've got different people at the top. That's why I'm not worried. We've got a great coach that was trained with the best organization in the league, in my opinion, the Steelers. You know, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. So you guys don't worry. So is that a Blizzard in there or a Belly Buster Parfait?
Probably a little bit of everything.
When you're due in April, right? Damn, that's like next week, next month.
Next week.
April what?